Is it safe to assume that you were living one of those Minnesota lake upbringings?
Yeah, but we didn't have the cash, but we had friends that had cash and that had the cabin, and and you would learn how to water ski and I loved going to people's cabins. It was so much fun. And then when I got older, and I surprised my parents, I bought a cabin.
Wow!
It was Christmas, and we had this big. It was like, okay, the day after Christmas, we're gonna go somewhere, and you got to kind of dress up. I had to throw them off a little bit.
That's a very good throw off,
right?
And very impressive.
We had a carpool, and my brother-in-law Martin was in front, and he was instructed to take the exit. And Mom was like, "I thought we were going to Duluth." I don't know what Martin's doing. This is crazy. And so he pulled up to the cabin, and I was like, "Here's the cabin." And so
great.
From that moment, we had like a family cabin. It was kind of for everybody, and it was really cool.
That's great.
Did you get the reaction you wanted from your parents when you told them you had bought them the cabin?
No, because I would cry, and I would do the thing that would make the trailer.
Yep.
But but they're very, they were like, "Wait, what? I don't get it," for like a half hour.
They were still working through their grief about not going to Duluth.
Going to some buffet.
Yeah.
Why did we have to get dressed up?
I don't know when we're going to eat. That is lovely. And so how old were you when you were, when you had that cabin money?
I bought that. I forget.
How old were your kids? Were your kids around?
My kids were like 7,
Right.
8,
Were they more psyched about it then than your parents were?
Oh yeah, everybody, my nieces were all jazzed. It was a really cool place.
Is it on a lake or in the woods?
Mm-hmm. On a lake.
Yeah.
So many great. There's over 10,000,
Yeah. We've got a buddy who had us all up to Lake Minnetonka a few years ago, and gosh, it was just amazing.
Yeah. It's like there's a lot of people on that lake.
Yeah.
This was the boonies.
Yeah.
And now, was that an annual trip once you bought the cabin? Was that something you would go to once a year?
No, that was, they used it a lot more.
Great.
I mean, we did trips when we were kids.
Yeah.
Where the crazy, we didn't have money. So we would, our parents brainwashed us into thinking we're lucky because we get to camp.
Right.
And we get to go to KOAs that have pools.
Right. Right.
And so we would do the classic Griswold, 2-week trip in an Dodge Aspen, I think it was. It's like a yellow station wagon, and we go west. No air conditioning.
Right.
No air conditioning. It's crazy, right? We'd put towels in the windows and wet them.
Oh my God.
I've
never heard that. We've talked to a lot of people from the era, and I've never heard wet towels in the window. That would help.
Yeah. Because the wind would blow through the wet towel and it would just be cool.
Oh, yeah.
We drove to Nevada at night.
Is it as buggy as I remember my time in Minnesota?
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And they don't really have that sort of Minnesota nice about them, the bugs from Minnesota.
No.
Yeah. They sort of even out.
I live in Kentucky now, and people here, I'm like, there's a lot of bugs here. I'm like, no, there's not one.
Yeah.